Commercial aerospace travel isn't just some far-off dream, it's happening today. Companies like SpaceX and NASA are making it possible for us to visit the International Space Station just for leisure. Improvements in technology are drastically changing our society and moving it into a new age. Throughout this speech, I will talk about how technology has impacted transportation systems, agriculture, and the medical field. To start off, I will explain how it's impacted transportation systems. Apps like Uber and Lyft have made it possible for us to go home safer. According to Builtin.com, since the invention of Uber, drinking and driving deaths have decreased by 3.9%. Drunk driving arrests in Hollywood have also decreased by 34% since 2019. These apps give people a peace of mind knowing that they don't have to rely on just public transportation if they don't feel safe to go home. Traffic cameras are another example of how technology has impacted our society. Scientists can use these traffic cameras on the side of the road to help predict where traffic congestion will be. They can then take these predictions and help us to add lanes to highways, new red lights, and more stop signs. These cameras also allow us to check road conditions before we venture out into winter months. Technology advances in transportation have also impacted the exchange of goods. For example, if a boat were to go from the United States to the United Kingdom, it would take about 9 days. But with advances in technology, we now have planes. And with these planes, it can go from taking a few days to transport goods to taking a few hours. Next, I'll talk about how technology has impacted agriculture. Technology has made the crop monitoring a lot easier. For example, you can use irrigation and fertilizers in your field now by just using your phone. You can use it to measure how much you want to add or how little you need or how little you don't want to add. You can also use these crop monitoring to optimize the harvest window. You can do this by measuring when crops are ripe enough, and then you can pick them to optimize it. Technology has also improved livestock monitoring. You can use ventilation, heating, and cooling system in livestock pens to help decrease the likelihood of disease and make them sweat less, which would prevent diseases. You can also use body sensors to measure the temperature, pulse, and blood pressure of these animals. You can use this to catch sickness early on in one animal so that way it does not spread to the rest and kill the entire livestock. Building and equipment management has also been made a lot easier. According to McKinsey & Company, sensors in silos and warehouses measure the amount of product you use. Sensors trigger automatic reordering, which help farmers to save more money by not over-ordering. Similar products can also help reduce post-harvest losses by optimizing storage conditions. They can make it just the right temperature so that way the products don't go to waste. You can also monitor storage conditions, which would save money and energy by not overusing your energy, which would then in turn save more money. Finally, I will tell how technology has impacted the medical field and made it more advanced. Technology has drastically changed in the medical field. It makes medicine more available. Especially since the start of COVID, telemedicine has become a lot bigger than it was in the past. Telemedicine allows you to get on your computer and have a chat with your doctor via Zoom. This can help you save a lot of gas money and time. For example, if you're a child sick at home, the parent won't have to take off work to take them to the doctor. They can simply get on the computer and visit their doctor that way. Finally, the MRI and CT scan invention has helped impact medicine. The MRI and CT make it a lot easier to diagnose patients by making it more accurate. You can also see inside the body without doing invasive surgeries and reduce scarring. You can simply go in the machine and it will see inside your body and help the doctors know what's wrong with you. This also reduces medical errors because you know what's going on. You can also know what you're looking for ahead of time and not go in blind. Lastly, you can find personalized care. You can find a doctor that works for you through reviews. So if you want to find a doctor that has a specific subspecialty that you need, you can look on reviews and see how other people have liked that doctor. You can also see their specialties and a little description of them online. This helps you find a much better fit. You can also use a health app to track your health through apps. If you have a certain condition that you need to track a lot of your symptoms for, you can just go online and say that you have a headache then, and it'll send it straight to the doctor. To sum everything up, technology has changed the way our society does things. We have made improvements to agriculture, medicine, and transportation. These improvements are pushing our world into a new age. Technology has dramatically changed our society. So, next time you use your phone or go in a car, make sure to think of all of the different ways that technology has changed over the decades.